When we build up, I know I'm gonna be the best warship was built for you. When we set out, I know I'm gonna be the best warship that sails for you. When we spot them, I know I'm gonna be the best warship that will take point. And if we take heat, I know I'm gonna be the best warship to take that heat. Oh, I would block 800 rounds, and I could block 800 more just to be the ship that took 1,600 rounds and sunk them down below. When we're working, I know I'm gonna be the warship working hard for you. And when the fleet comes, I know I'm gonna block every round they ever throw. When we take heat, you know I'm gonna be the ship that comes down to save you. And if they sink me, well, you know I'm gonna be the ship that takes one more with me. 'Cause I would block 800 rounds, and I could block 800 more just to be the ship that took 1,600 rounds before I up and flow. Run now, 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 run now. When they pen me, I know I'm gonna be the warship tells them I'll fuck you. And when they struck me, I know I'm gonna be the ship that fires torpedoes. When I go out, well, you know I'm gonna be the ship that's shooting torpedoes. When they sink me, yes, I know I'm gonna be the ship that sinks a couple more. Gonna be the ship that sinks way fucking more. 'Cause I would block 800 rounds, and I would block 800 more just to be the ship that took 1,600 rounds before I up and flow. Run now, run now, run now, run now, run now. Run now, 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 run now.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, it's Storm Song, back with everyone's favorite crew. Wow, sorry, double feeding. Back with everyone's favorite crew. Say hi, boys.
Hello.
Whacker equal bit.
Idly ho, friendaloons.
Yep, with me today are Andy Van, Mr. No Talk, Whacker, and Rail. Paladin may join us later. This we are not sure of.
Paladin is a bitch.
Today, we are going to be playing one of my games from childhood, just to sort of have a relax, because I had kind of a, not a bad week, but sort of a long and stressful one.
That's called a bad week, Storm.
So everyone in chat, do what you can to aggravate the shit out of Storm.
People will die. I'm a man of my word.
The original My Little Pony cartoon series was much better than this new.
Well then, it's the year 20XX AD. I mean, this could be happening right. Oh, look, it's Whacker.
I hate this XX shit they do for the years. They can't commit, the fucking cowards.
I'm not fucking bald and I don't have a mustache.
I mean, you're whatever I tell you, you are.
Also,
no, I'm not.
Wiley looks way better than Whacker does.
Dr. Whit.
That one actually hurt him, folks.
that looks like No Talk trying to force me to go to bed and take my pills.
Hey, Cosmic Afros. Hey, Silicon Soul. Hey, Eternal Champion. Hey everyone. Ah, but Dr. Wily always knew his schemes might end in failure.
I feel like we should come up with some kind of prize for the first person in chat that makes Storm snap.
No, chat needs to behave. We don't do that, Whacker.
I mean, this is like in a funny haha kind of way. What the hell is that? Eyeballs?
Have you seen Evangelion?
And wow. All right, so anyways,
fuck off, Ninja.
And so now evil robots are loosed upon the city. I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a 9-year-old Storm song. And it's like, oh, I've never seen a game cinematic before, not like this, anyhow.
This looks like a dinosaur in a wheelchair.
Potentially. There are a lot of weird character designs.
Oh god, it's a JoJo reference. Road Roller.
I'm paleo disabled.
Okay, so welcome to Mega Man 7.
Good
My worst
job,
enemy.
Andrew.
Stairs.
So, how are you lads today?
I am good. I am playing Pal World with Fox.
Is that Mega Man without his helmet on?
Yes. Have you never seen Mega Man without his helmet, Whacker?
I have not played any of the games, Rail.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's supposed to be, I think by this point in the story, he's like 12 or 13. Or at least he presents as such because he is a robot. And also, guys, do keep an eye on chat for me, since I'll be, you know, platforming.
Apparently Wilbur said hello to me and I didn't see it, so, no, I did not, Wilbur. My bad.
I will be honest. All I can think with seeing Mega Man without his helmet and everything is the Bob and George comics, the author.
Yep. So, fun little note, of course, Mega Man's sister there is named Roll. This is because in Japanese his name is Rock Man, so rock and roll. But they thought that Rockman would not necessarily, what's the word, sell as well in America when they first carried it over.
Here I am!
Here's Dr.
Rock!
White. No, Mega Man, we have no time. Wily is using the attack of his robots to cover his escape. Look. And there's our dog, Rush, named for the band.
The Japanese like to play fast and loose with metal band references.
Well, Rush
As
is...
shown by both Mega Man and, once again, JoJo's.
Yes.
Hey,
Although Rush
fuck
is...
you!
Rush only occasionally dipped into metal. They're prog rock. But yeah, still, general point being.
Wasn't there a season where a lot of the stands were named after bands?
Oh, yeah, for JoJo's, yes.
Yes.
So, dude just fucking appeared right in front of him, and instead of, you know, like, oh, I don't know, maybe like shooting him
Oh,
or something.
oh, Whacker, why do you have to turn this into a logical thing? We want an action movie here, not a...
No.
The plot demands it.
You know, this is on the Nintendo. It can only handle so much power, Whacker.
Super Nintendo, but yes.
Okay, well, that makes it even better, right?
Yep.
No.
A whole 64 megabytes. Ooh.
No, this would have been 16 megabytes.
I got your megabytes right here.
If there's a Super Nintendo worth the
You
Super
can
Duper
megabyte
Nintendo.
my ass. Whoa, that was quick.
So we are now about to meet a character who was being introduced for the first time in this series as...
It's Shadow!
It's like Batman.
Yeah, this is definitely the Shadow the Hedgehog of this series. You are as good as they say, Mega Man. You better tell me who you are. I'm Bass, and he's Treble.
Because he's all about that bass. About that bass.
So,
We have
Don't
been trying to stop Dr. Wily while you were gone. I see now that you don't need our help. I will now disappear mysteriously.
I was trying to call the dog like the big purple retarded cat from Sonic, but I can't remember his name.
So, were you literally just trying to drop the bass right there?
Why, yes.
It is
Yeah.
Biggs the cat.
So, as with all Mega Man games, there is a good order to go things in, so we're going to start with this dude.
Wait, why are there 4 bosses?
Because the other 4 don't unlock until after you beat the first 4.
Oh, Cloud Man.
Yeah. Now, bleh.
I guess this is technically me too, according to Techie.
Wait. Explain. And remember, guys, keep an eye on chat.
Remember, I'm a Cloud Lord?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, no, that's you.
Also, I got Techie really good earlier.
How?
I called him my most loyal follower, and he said, I never pledged any allegiance to you. And I said, Techie, you are and have been my greatest herald and prophet. And he went dead silent for quite a while. Because he knew that I had gotten him.
Yeah.
And then he tried to change the subject.
So, one of the things in this game, the Mega Man games versus the X games, is kind of like the difference between Dark Souls and Bloodborne, which is to say, I have far less mobility than I do in a Mega Man X game. So in some ways it's harder, especially on the platforming, but the bosses are generally kind of easier.
And hello, Mr. Jiggle.
It's your platform right here, pal.
Did you say this is Mega Man 7?
Yep. So this would have been the first one to come to Super Nintendo. It came out just after Mega Man X1.
Is Mega Man X 10 or...
No. So, that would be a point of confusion, but no, they have, I think, Mega Man's 1 through 11, and then Mega Man X 1 through 8, as well as some side games like X Command Mission, the Mega Man Legends games, and some of the various like Game Boy games. There was also Mega Man Soccer, which, it was a soccer game with robots. Oh wait, right. This is the area. Okay, so one of the things is that because you don't have as much mobility, you end up using your dog for mobility.
Oh, good boy.
He is. Okay, alright, so we're gonna have to try that again. Yeah, I'm still not as used to the controls for this one, because I played it considerably less as a kid than I did X. And part of that was that, 90s sort of, like, edginess, because X was always, like, more, oh, these are, like, badasses kind of stuff. But how is chat today? Oh, it looks like we have a newbie.
Did you manage informing us about the numbering scheme of Mega Man?
Ah, wunderbar.
Digi
No.
is dropping
Roman
Mega Man lore for us, yes.
Roman numerals for the NES, SNES,
Yeah.
and just normal numbers for the Game Boy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there are a few theories as to why he's called X in Mega Man X. But the standing one / sort of confirmed by the makers of the game is that X is a variable, and the whole idea of Mega Man X as a character is that he is infinite potential. He is an undefined variable. Another theory was that he's the 10th robot that Dr. Light creates. And this is our big brother, Proto Man. In the actual original Japanese, his name was Blues.
He's also what
Looks
will
like he-
eventually become Zero.
He looks like he's chewing a bunch of chewing tobacco.
I mean,
He's chewing the scenery.
he might as well.
Hey, man!
He might as well. He's our
Make it for you.
disobedient older brother, so.
By the way, Storm,
Yep.
how's the Roman Empire doing?
Let's check our daily status. Still gone, my dudes.
God
damn it! Too fucking soon, Storm.
Why must you remind me of this horror?
Andro.
Hey, Whacker, it's you.
Yeah, you big blowhard.
Yeah, you're like a robot and you only have 2 settings, suck or blow.
Andy, a little more effort, please.
Storm,
Yes.
what is the
Whacker,
best...
you of all people don't get to ask others for
fuck
more
off.
effort.
Okay.
Mr. Low Effort.
So it sounded like Mr. No Talk was actually going to say something meaningful.
Wise?
No.
Can't have that.
What is the best Mega Man game to get into these days?
Are we talking about Mega Man specifically original, or are we talking about all like included stuff like Mega Man?
I'm assuming it's just all Mega Man stuff.
Okay. Personally, I think X is probably the one people would groove with the most because it did a lot more experimental things that would become kind of standard in platformer games. It's a little quality of life kind of things.
You know, I'm surprised Mega Man didn't fall prey to the 3D platformer curse that some of these games do.
I mean, there were 3D platforming games they tried to do, like Mega Man Legends, and then Command Mission, and then X7 and 8 had 3D sections.
I had a friend once who was big into Command Mission.
Yeah. X7 was kind of poorly received because they didn't do the 3D well. And Mega Man Legends did it decently well, but it sort of... I mean, it's just...
Mega Man Legends is the peak of the series. Fuck you, fight me.
Well, it's just considered a very aged game at this point.
Well, it was literally, they were one of the first games to do, like, for FPS controls. That whole control scheme was made before FPS games were a thing.
Mm-hmm. And so
the controls are a bit dated. The gameplay itself is fucking great.
Whereas, say, the like SNES style Mega Man games tended to age better because they had already mastered what you could do with that kind of thing. You know, Game Boy Advance and Super Nintendo style controls.
So,
some people may know Mega Man Legends as Mega Man 64.
Yep.
We have a very important update from Grimby-chan. He says, I am now holding in my possession Criminal Dog, who has attempted to consume legal documents.
Oh, lovely. What shall his punishment be?
To finish them.
The dog has to do taxes.
No.
Anyway.
The text.
Mega Man Legends, the one where those comics are based off of.
There were multiple comic series.
Yes.
There was even a crossover one where it was, I think it was Street Fighter, Mega Man, and Sonic.
Looks at the camera. Yes, that's what I'm speaking about.
Can you not shoot straight upwards?
No, that there's a weapon I can get later that does.
Yeah,
You know how much that
Space Mega Man, not a-
cost, Whacker?
What?
But that was actually a relatively new development that, what's it called? Super Metroid had done. Relatively new. Other games had done it before, but it was always difficult to code in. So it hadn't yet become standard at this point.
The only Super Metroid added diagonal shooting.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like simple being able to shoot straight up.
Shoot straight up. Yeah, no, that one was something that people complained about since time immemorial, and is like the one thing Mega Man still needs.
Can you imagine a game about a robot superhero that has to deal with like DRMs and stuff?
All your weapons are just DLC.
Yeah, to unlock this power, you have to pay $999.99.
So we just got a new toy for our doggo Rush.
or
Oh,
you
is it a
could
spring
watch.
thing?
Well,
You could watch 3,000 ads.
Andy, are you really just trying to trigger all of us?
potentially.
Or when are we not trying to trigger you? That's 90% of our comedic value.
No, it's
Here's our new toy, everyone. Oh.
It is my goal.
No!
Just like in real life,
the
Storm
fuck
can't
here.
skateboard in video games.
This is true.
Storm.
Storm is not allowed on that buttery deck.
death.
Also, it is my goal in life to
Storm.
whacker trigger.
I mean,
Also,
you
Night
will-
Owl wants to kill Andy for suggesting robots with DRM.
The true reason why the robots take over our world for installing DRM.
So,
Look, I go ahead, Storm.
because I have the spare life, I'm going to show you guys what this fight looks like.
Just do a save state.
But Whacker, I'm playing a completely legit copy.
Yeah, well, go ahead and do a save state on your completely legit copy that you have.
I'm not worried about it at this point.
It's Junkman, who doesn't look like the Terminator.
But why am I in the game?
For being Junkman, he has an awfully small codpiece.
Oh my. But yeah, so the bosses are definitely hard without the appropriate equipment. So we're going to now convert
We're
to...
just making all kinds of innuendo jokes, aren't we?
Yeah, indeed. So now I'm just resorting to his weakness, which is gonna, make this entire thing just stupidly easy. But yeah, so you'll notice that unlike the Mega Man X games, I'm not able to kick off of walls, so I can't do the wall climbs. As a result, the levels only escalate or de-escalate ever so slightly.
So, as your weapon, did you get garbage disposal?
The junk shield will protect the user with rotating spheres, right?
Is it garbage day?
It's garbage day! Yes, but the spheres can only absorb so much damage before they are destroyed.
Don't mind me while I shoot Storm Song.
No! Ninja Turtle says, ha, codpiece joke. So we got the junk shield.
And I just found this funny. I got a new game the other day, and I've been playing it a lot. And they've recently updated it so that you can now go into a mine and mine stuff.
Nice.
And I just found out that one of the rocks that you can mine is asbestos. So I am now mining asbestos.
You now can make the forbidden wall cotton candy.
The good cigarette filters.
Mesothelioma advertisements.
I want to give the children of the world mesothelioma.
I'm
Why
Santa,
is-
but instead of presents, it's mesothelioma.
I've got the right to polar bear arms.
Why did you just murder Diggs?
Oh, don't worry. He'll be back later. He has like 8 lives in this level. Example.
Hey, Storm. I heard that you weren't feeling so well, so here's some ice for your drink.
Diggs is a wonderful bear. He doesn't
Also,
attack us like the robot bear there. What were you saying, Andy?
I just looked at this robot and like, turn left, flip over, turn right, flip over, turn left.
Yep.
Although Diggs did cause me to have multiple strongs today with his, quote, hacking.
And these robots simulate the natural disaster of falling icicles that have killed 1,000 people a year.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you'll notice that I'm a bit more cautious when I'm playing this than when I play X, because I simply don't have the mobility control.
Or the talent.
Silence, mortal!
I mean, wasn't a big thing with X that they finally managed to nail the controls and it was such a large shift in gameplay that it justified the switch to X instead of base Mega Man.
What
well,
did
like
you
they
just get,
continued,
Storm?
they continued base Mega Man, but
What did you just pick up?
right. So thank you. So I picked up one earlier. You'll notice a U and an H. That once I get the full 4 letters of the word, it unlocks a power that I will be using.
What is it gonna spell? Let's see. Something U, something H. Butch.
Potentially.
Is that a U or a V?
That entirely depends on you, my friend.
Now, what letter is it?
It's a U. Ah. Well, that's fine.
Shoot it.
I
Or
was,
don't.
I was trying to pull something off, and I did not pull it off.
Yeah, well, okay.
But I got the item I needed.
Hey, you know what other platform game has like bottomless pits?
Minecraft?
Mario 3. Right,
I
Wack?
told you already. If you want me to play Mario 3, Whacker's gonna have to get a Switch 2
That was
and play
not
Pokemon
part
with
of
us.
the-
That
nope.
was the deal. That was
No,
always
that was
the
not
deal.
part of the deal.
Just because you weren't paying attention when I said
You
it.
realize
that
that all
The
three
deal,
of us
the deal
have
was
said-
made before you made that addendum, Rail.
Yes,
it's
Rail.
not.
Yes, all 3 of us have told you that.
I know what I said.
I really suck at this.
We might not need to watch Rail play Mario 3. I think we got it pretty good.
I mean, given the fact that he literally died at the first possible opportunity that he could,
Indeed.
we have an accurate skill assessment.
Okay,
The
so-
cartoon with Rail's like, oh, my greatest nemesis, and turns around, it's a Goomba.
No, my greatest nemesis is momentum.
I thought it was lack of skill.
No, that's yours.
Oh my god, such a sick counterbird.
Is that all you've got?
Somebody
Rail?
called a fucking hospital.
Whacker, since whenever have you ever been worthy of my A game?
Rail, I have confounded you since day one.
I mean, I do wonder how you're still alive.
And we just
Fine.
got an energy tank, which is a thing we can use later. But
is
basically, I
it-
use it for healing.
Where is it?
Oh, I had just picked it up, and it's now here in my inventory.
So it's a usable item.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like a permanent thing.
So,
Yes.
so is it like a battery or is it full of liquid energy like Transformers?
It's liquid energy, and in the comics, they literally show Mega Man drinking it like it's a juice box.
They do that in Transformers too.
Yep.
And a fun fact, if it's like not pure Energon, they get drunk. It's hilarious.
Yep.
Yes, Andrew, it's hilarious.
So,
I'm not joking actually. It was in the G1 series.
so I am totally not making a save state in this totally legit copy.
It's usually like Shift F1.
Yeah.
All right.
I-
Night Owl, how is this particular fact not fun? Explain it to me.
Who is this edgelord?
This is Iceman. Or, sorry, Freeze Man.
I'm Mr. No Talk.
His real name is Heisenberg.
That's very uncertain, Andy.
And that is why we did a save state. That you guys totally didn't see me do on this completely legitimate copy.
Night Owl, I think I can understand the concept of what fun is by understanding what the opposite of hanging around with you is.
Oh man!
Whacker, your spaghetti is like about to boil over.
Storm, I feel like we need to get Andy in on the Star Wars RPG.
Can I be a droid? Can I be a droid?
You mean the Star Trek RPG?
Or whatever. Yeah.
Andy, that would require people to hang out with me.
Oh, don't worry, your time will come soon, Night Owl. We will play Persona, and you will be able to gently massage my brain meats with your strategy guide-like knowledge of it.
We will force you to go to a Brazilian barbecue and make you eat loads of meat with us.
The meat.
The succulent Brazilian.
Oh, yes.
Would you like some beef, sir? Yes.
I would like all of the beef.
Okay, so we just got something that's kind of fun.
I-
But first,
I
we're going to
actually-
go check out the store. This is
I
one of the
actually
most
wanted
deeply
to try-
unfortunate animations from this game.
God.
It's one of those universes where everything's got to have a goddamn.
Oh my God.
So imagine, of course, 9-year-old Storm Song and his friends trying not to laugh at that. Dad coming into the room and being like, "What? I don't get it," and then walking out.
Just imagine the slurping noise that makes.
Not a robot goes. "Ah."
So anyways, you may have noticed I was picking up little bolts and screws around in places, and I can use them to buy stuff here. However, I do not have enough yet for the thing that I want to grab, so we are just going to grab another energy tank.
God, even robots can't escape capitalism. Fuck.
Glorious, glorious capitalism.
Robot capitalism.
Okay, so now we're going to go back to Junkman stage to acquire something.
More junk.
Potentially.
His codpiece better have gotten bigger. Or else his name is
Thank
still
you,
alive.
No Talk, for that very insightful, topical contribution.
You're welcome.
So they must have fixed fixed the drug epidemic before this game.
Oh.
Because I can still see all the copper lying around in this area.
Oh, God. Dang it. Okay.
Van Zant hasn't been here. How can you tell? There's still copper.
I think Van Zandt would just take everything.
If it's not nailed down, yes.
Yeah.
And if it is, go get a crowbar.
Grab everything that's not nailed down. Yet another order that's not followed by the Van Zandt militia. What do you mean? They grab everything.
Didn't matter if it was nailed down or not.
Is this game such that you can, like, quit out of it early and keep all the shit that you picked up?
So therein lay the problem. The thing I wanted to buy is exactly the ability to do that.
Oh.
So yeah, that was not readily available in this one, because they weren't sure if that was something that should be earnable or just something to have straight off the bat if you had already beaten it. They would take that out again in later iterations.
Okay, what is that?
That is the S for the word. So,
Oh, I get it. I know what it's gonna be.
yep. Push.
So, I think I remember watching one of those documentaries where they're trying to like make robots based off of like animals, and one of them was legitimately like a robot cockroach. It would be used for exploration because they could, they can make themselves so thin that they could like slip under things.
They can slide through 2mm gaps. It is It is horrifying if you know like what they can basically compress themselves down to being.
Yep.
Sometimes I wonder if life is just a really, flesh is just the most complicated machine,
I mean, kind of, yeah.
It's just like very, very, very sophisticated carbon molecules with, you know.
I will say
Feel-
there's probably one machine more complicated than Flesh, and that's trying to program those old VHS players.
That's fucking based right there, dude.
Wow, look at you two showing your age. It's just a VPHS player.
Yeah, sorry. Everybody needs to understand that Rail was a Betamax guy.
No, I know how to program a damn VHS player. It's not that hard.
Andy, Beta was probably the best thing you could have said.
Andy,
Yeah. I was going to say emphasis on beta.
well, Rails.
I always forget about that one!
No, Rails are like, oh, it's so easy because he's you know trying to program the ones that were made in like towards the very end when user
Holy shit, remember
interfaces
Just
like
No,
Magic
that.
still has a
yes,
Betamax.
totally. That's what it is. You really think my family had the kind of money for a new VHS player in the 90s? Ha!
Paladin's ready.
Remember how expensive, like,
Oh,
CD
hold on.
and
We got to pull our
DVD
friend
players were?
Paladin in.
And then they upgraded to Blu-ray, and it was like, oh, Blu-ray is so expensive, and now, like,
pull Paladin in.
nobody uses a damn CD anymore of any kind.
Bitch,
Bitch.
Lasagna.
And it's Paladin!
bitch.
Hello.
You know what? I don't have the escape ability right now, so I'm going to do the next best thing.
Pala McFallawallaballa Saladin.
Hello.
Hi, bud.
We're talking about how Whacker and Stormsong are old and can't understand VHS players.
What?
Rail is being sassy because it's his only defense mechanism.
Yeah, Rail is coping hard.
Rail is distracted is the most of it.
Rail's family couldn't afford a VHS player because they didn't love him.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I literally said we could not afford a VHS player. Dude, I grew up poor as dirt. I used to have to fucking steal mayo packets from the lunchroom just so I'd have enough food.
I was gonna say you're making mayo sandwiches, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said mail packages. I'm like, you were stealing mail?
Why would I admit to a federal crime on stream?
Why?
Well, I mean, you're not the smartest chicken in the coop, you know.
And I just picked up another one of those energy packs, but it doesn't appear on the screen because I grabbed it so fast, so.
Oh,
Hi, Cookie. How are you?
the three letters are USH. Dush. Bush.
mush,
Frush.
mush,
Dush.
mush.
Yeah, so everything in this level explodes. Not
Oh
everything.
yeah.
But yeah, this is a high, remembering that spikes are insta-death in this game.
This sounds like an awesome level.
It's the water level.
Hun.
It doesn't look
This
like
is-
water.
This is the sewer level.
This is the I'm in a laboratory level. And I'm in
that's
some
bad
kind of
going
fluid
on.
here.
Some kind of fluid.
comma, question mark.
This is where all the biological waste goes.
What in the hell is that?
It's
crab.
a giant crab robot, your favorite.
So
Crab robot, crab robot.
shut up, Andrew.
Ah,
I'm gonna give you the clamps.
Ooh.
well, I'm literally at the checkpoint, so if there's a place to have only one hit point, this is it.
Checkpoint. That's not like health right there.
No, that's energy for weapons.
Oh.
Hey, look, a flashlight.
It's a screw.
God, I really do want Rail to play Super Mario Bros. 3 because I just want to see how he reacts to the giant fucking cheek.
The giant what?
The giant cheap that jumps out of the water.
Oh, that's not even like the worst water-based Mario enemy. The goddamn eels from New Super Mario Brothers are the worst.
You mean not the one from Nintendo 64, right?
No, he's talking about
they're
the...
based off one from Nintendo 64, but worse.
Because I remember everybody remembers the 64 one was like nightmare fuel.
Yes, these ones are even more nightmare fuel.
But the giant cheaps that would jump out of water were like, you know.
Yeah, it's like the difference
Put
between
the
looking
big
at Whacker
angry
with your
faces.
glasses on and looking at Whacker with your glasses off.
Rail, you really, really need to put more effort.
Put your glasses on, boy, and see the world for what it really is.
Open
I
up
hope
your
somebody out there gets that reference.
eyes. See the world from where I stand. Sorry.
I hope somebody gets that reference I just made. It's a bit of a stretch, but
You know what else is a stretch, Andy? These
The
prices!
oh, I was gonna say I don't think Whacker would have appreciated calling them out like that.
So sadly, this is not the best place to show off this new toy, so we'll have to wait until I'm in a more desirable location.
Wonderful toys.
It's okay, because this section is brought to you by the letter R.
That's right. Doggo and I are now one.
I've seen enough Brotherhood
Storm?
to see what this
Yeah,
to know what that means.
Storm, this is Storm. Storm.
You're not really disproving the furry allegations.
Storm.
Oh,
I can fly.
It's okay, guys. We're on Twitch. It's okay.
So this is actually not a great outfit for this particular boss, so I'm going to withhold on using it. This next boss is what it's like to fight, we're gonna say... Paladin.
Bubbles!
Because I feel like
Is
Paladin would shoot
What?
people with bubbles to trap them.
This is Hemorrhoid Man.
ugh.
Whacker.
Also, I just realized something very sad that I have neglected to do, and now I feel bad about it.
What is it?
Not to forget to go to your colonoscopy exam.
If you actually, I think the fact that you didn't say it right makes it even better, Andy.
How often do I say things right anyway?
I'd say about 50% of the time.
Look, that pause, that pause.
Night Owl, that is a perfect quote, Night Owl. Oh god, Zyke's bringing up. I can fly!
I have not yet put a Palawaladin on my refrigerator yet.
Well, that's okay.
No, you're going on the refrigerator.
Is my art still
Okay,
there?
so clarify for me, are the spikes on the roof always an instant death?
Yes, that is the one way in which this game is kind of harder than the next
A
game.
dick?
Yep. So most bosses have some element in their room that could insta-kill you if you're not careful.
Noted.
Because this was
Do
definitely
not
that...
touch the ceiling spikes.
Yeah, this was definitely that era of Nintendo game design.
I mean, Nintendo Hard is the name of the trope for a reason.
Alfie! I am not Hemorrhoidy Man.
Not yet, anyway.
No, the reason I say this is Paladin is I feel like Paladin's main combat method would be to trap people in bubbles filled with explosives.
I mean definitely.
what's your-
explosives.
Basis for that.
Because he'd be like, man, chill. Time out.
I mean, I
feel
like
like
using the bubble mushroom in the new Mario Wonder game
Bubble butt. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt.
because it traps the
Bubble
enemies
butt.
inside it and then they suffocate and die in horror.
Turn around,
I mean,
stick it out.
admittedly,
show the
that
world
wouldn't
you
be
got
my
it.
style, but yeah.
The danger wrap fires a bomb encased in a bubble, doesn't it? Yes, but it can also be
the
used to
world-
encase other things
Bubble,
besides bombs.
I want to imagine every time Mega Man shows up to the professor.
Danger Rap. That's the name of this.
God bless localization efforts.
Yeah, no.
Danger Rap.
It's a danger because he's got certain words he has to look out for.
Welcome
And the
home,
next-
Mega Man.
No,
Dr.
when you
Light,
turn this on.
what do you think of
suddenly a bu-
bass? Sorry, literally like one of the few cutscenes. Just
Go
convenient.
ahead.
His actions don't seem to indicate a threat. I don't believe he is our enemy. What is this?
Main screen turn on.
Wily is attacking the robot museum. You must leave now, Mega Man. If you guys ever want a treat, just look up early entries of voice acting into the Mega Man games. It's not good. Not the first time voice acting was used in I think X4 or maybe 5,
So,
and in Mega Man 8.
Storm, so the Danger Rap, when you turn it on, all of a sudden, like, this big thing of saran wrap, like, surrounds Mega Man's face, and he starts suffocating.
So, for those who are not familiar with the series, Dr. Wily is stealing a robot from the first game from the museum here.
It was Guts Man.
Yep.
And now you have to fight Clown Man.
Hello, Mega Man! It's me! Oh,
I'm too old for clowns.
it's me, Gestatron! Oh,
Something Pagliacci on bath salts?
But we're not even in one of Crispy's streams.
laugh loud. Oh, you have to forgive me. Sometimes I just
Cookie in
lose my head.
chat. Storm, you're not too old for clowns. You're surrounded by them.
This is true.
Cookie!
Hey there, Cookie Mama. Hey there, Ralphie No Pants. Hey there, Lord Grimos.
Yeah, instead of the insane clown posse, we're the autistic clown posse.
Oh god.
Instead of the Dark Carnival, it's the Dumb Carnival.
Our robots are rampaging through the middle of the city. Get going.
It's the Derp Carnival.
Andy's clown name is Shaggy Too Dumb.
So on this next part, we engage the enemy that I associate with Andy.
Eraserhead?
Springman.
Because I'm all over. Because I can bounce off the walls.
Oh, yes, and this level is one... As a kid, I hated this level. As an adult, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Mega Man, come to my level that's based around the inflatable castle.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Grimby Chan is getting in on the action too. I feel like this warrants a tactical response, Storm.
Okay. No, because I told him that I was not going to do that joke. I am trying to be respectful.
You really want...
Oh, believe me, I want to, but I am also generally respectful of people's boundaries.
Okay, this is a boundary thing. Okay, that's different. We will.
It wasn't really a boundary thing. It was just the joke was getting tired.
No, it's not.
Rail, stop looking at the spring enemies with that weird look in your eye.
I'm getting tired.
That doesn't look fun.
Yeah. Go ahead and make something up funny, Paladin. We'll wait for it.
What? No, fuck you.
He wasn't trying to be funny. He was like, that doesn't look fun.
Look, we got a clip.
Sorry, as an adult now, I have way too much fun with this. As a kid, I hated it because I couldn't control it. I mean, as an adult, I can't control it, but it's more fun now.
So context me, was the clown at the beginning of the level the boss for this level, and it's a weird, like, reverse boss? Or is it a different boss at the end, or is it the same boss
No,
at the end?
so the clown was a middle section of the game, so it was a side boss.
Midway boss.
Okay. And then you face a level that should have been the friggin' clown.
Possibly. Like, this level is for Spring Man.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, that tracks.
I took the clown boss.
Then
to
it's
be
got like the
a-
card suits on it. Like, how are those a spring thing? Those are a clown thing.
I mean, this
took
is definitely a fun house.
the clown boss to be like a story plot line boss that is not tied to any specific area. Or
You found a can.
Yeah, okay, so this is actually where I need to deploy Rush here.
Boing.
He's a Borker.
He's like digging into steel and all that.
Well, he is
He's
a
a
robot
robot
dog.
dog. He can
So
do what he
remember what
wants.
I said about needing these bolts?
wow, you got screwed really big there, dude.
Aw, yeah! Now I have enough bolts to buy some stuff from Otto. Not that Otto. Though, you know what? Now I imagine that's what Otto looks like. A giant green robot whose robotic parts store has a very suggestive way of opening up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It
Wait a
pulls you
minute.
into its sphincter.
Yes.
Hold
The
on a minute.
sphincter shop.
You're going to a robotic parts store, right?
Yep.
These aren't quote unquote secondhand robotic parts, if you know what I mean. Are they?
No, because Otto's one of Dr. Light's creations. He generally doesn't do that kind of stuff unless somebody, like, takes over and messes with the robot.
I'm gonna say this: in the Mega Man universe, there probably are quote unquote secondhand
Oh, yeah, there-
robot part stores, right?
Yeah, there are.
And I bet they'd be illegal as hell, right?
Wow.
I mean,
That
the
was
Legends
that
game
was
is
an
all
amazingly
about
sensitive control push. Okay.
getting junk
Yeah.
and turning it into good stuff.
No, I mean like
He's talking
organ
about
harvesting for robots.
he's talking about like yeah. That. Yeah. And in fact, some of the that was kind of a subject point in Mega Man X3, them using parts from other Reploids to create the new battle body for Sigma.
Wilbur says, I can understand Storm not wanting to beat a dead horse.
Lol.
I sent that like 10 minutes ago.
I didn't.
So when we do the Pokemon thing, we're gonna have to make Whacker's starter Pokemon Slowpoke, right?
Possibly.
Not playing Pokemon.
The Weed Cat.
So we now have a full set of energy tanks.
Nice.
I
On that
remember when we did say we'd build a team for Whacker. He said he just wanted a team of all the fat Pokemon.
Yeah,
That and
I
the
wanted
old
to name it the
Pokemon
Andy
and-
Squad.
Be like Snorlax and
Snorlax and Snorlax.
The problem is that half the fat Pokemon are the bear Pokemon that are already going to digs.
If we're talking about for the League, Diggs is planning on being the fire trainer.
Oh, was he planning on being fire? Last time I talked to him about it, he wanted all the bear Pokemon.
we're
He may
probably
have said
talking about like
he may have said that jokingly, like when I
That's
talked to
entirely
him,
possible.
yeah, when I talked to him like for the actual project, that was what he said.
Yeah.
He may have changed his mind since then as well. Who knows? The bear is mysterious.
Lol, Ninja Turtle said Whacker would be the Pokemon that laid the Arceus egg.
I couldn't be happier that I don't get these references.
It made your old Whacker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both counts.
So you know whenever they make the jokes about...
No, I don't need an explanation, Storm.
Give him an explanation, Storm.
No, Storm.
You know when they make jokes about how you can
Storm.
catch God in Pokemon? Arceus is who
Storm.
they're talking about.
Storm. You're a bad horse.
Oh,
You're a
is he?
bad father.
Does that mean it's time for the theme song?
Look at how you raised me.
So this reminds me of Plastic Man from the DC comics, and I didn't know how cool he actually was, or how broken and powerful he could be too.
His weakness?
Um,
No, Storm. This
I don't have
spring-
his weakness. On the second round, you have to choose one to go without a weakness.
And Cookie, I am going to miss a lot of jokes today. I am very distracted between being tired and playing Pal World with Fox in the background. Don't mind me, I'm just here to throw out minorly inconvenient sass.
minorly.
That's the story of your life, Rail. Minorly inconvenient.
I mean, in a lot of ways, yes, but ow.
Hey.
You're not wrong, you're just an asshole.
So I love the image of we all do this shit to each other all day as like somebody else's entertainment. We all go home alone at night and start crying.
Oh my god.
Wow! This ice cream is more delicious because I water it with my tears.
You see,
Ugh.
that's how you make soup last longer.
Soup.
Oh.
I wish I could have gotten some egg drop soup today, but the hibachi
that sounds
restaurant
good.
by is closed.
Whoa.
Andy, I don't think you're supposed to drop egg soup.
Soup were declared.
I gave him his missing bolt.
That's my ball. Thanks. It fits perfectly. Oh.
He's cranking himself.
Now I can work at full
Definitely.
power.
He
Look,
definitely was no
new
talk,
item
but you
just
didn't
for
have
you.
to say it out loud.
I can make items, or now make items using half the normal number of bolts. Select the item you want made. Yeah, so I have to
So-
save up for that. Already
So
have
can he
that.
like do that again, or is that the only time you can like half the cost?
No, he can do it.
This is can.
Yep.
Yay!
So now we have to find where beat is. And I need 800 for that, so...
What is Hyper Rocket Buster? Is that another weapon?
Yeah, so you know when I turn into that red form with the jet engines that allows me to fly?
Yes.
That is an upgrade for that.
Okay.
Because he fires his fist out.
Okay, Andy, you know what kind of voice this guy needs.
Eh.
Oh.
I am Shed.
So you have decided to invade my realm.
It's a Capcom game. One dead two dead franchise.
Oh!
What?
Three dead franchises. I can go all day.
To be fair, that's not specific to Capcom. That's pretty much everybody but Nintendo.
I know, but
I think I smell bitch. Someone's making excuses in my domain.
I can fly now.
yeah.
Why don't you fly the fuck out of here? I'll open a window.
And suddenly a Kirby enemy attacks me.
Yeah.
I'm Helmet Man. Ah!
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
The horrors of war in the Mega Man universe.
I hope Shade Man is as good at throwing shade as Death is in the Netflix Castlevania show. Are those bomb bats?
Actually, you're
Yeah,
more correct than you
that.
should be.
They're kind of bombastic. Yeah, something like that.
So, are the male robots Mr. Bombastic?
If they're from Australia, are they wombats?
No, they're not, Rail.
Sorry, I'm checking through a strategy guide here because I need to remember where something is, and it's been years since I've played this game.
Wise, you're just face palming at our conversations.
That
He's
also
not even
Probably.
paying, no, he's not even paying attention, is what he's saying.
Damn.
He has all of us muted.
Okay, here we are. I don't have you guys muted. I love you.
Lies.
This is going to be one of those moments where I don't use save states. I clearly am not using a save state. No one saw me use a save state.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't press Shift F1 and Shift F2 to save the state.
My
So you've got
pumpkin
an
bot
angry
goes and
pumpkin
pukes
that
at you.
hawks loogies at you. Digiman wants us all to know that he definitely did not fall asleep.
That's okay. It's okay, Digiman. You can sleep if you want to.
Lies. You have to stay awake all the time.
Pal
n-
McFalabalus Saladin.
I can't even imagine that kind of existence. Never sleeping.
Can you really call yourself a WBPL 76 fan if you're not awake all the time?
Okay, here we go.
Look, man.
Oh crap, I did it wrong. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, that was definitely not a save state, folks.
No.
The stream just glitched out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, Mega Man.
Yeah, sometimes these officially sanctioned Nintendo consoles, they just get a little bit weird with their age.
That or Twitch is fucking up.
Might be Twitch. But I'm pretty sure it's the console.
Well, if Storm wasn't doing this in a hot tub,
Then I would be doing it naked all the same.
So is this robot a pumpkin?
I'll tell you what he's not, a pump can't.
I was gonna say he definitely wasn't a pumpkin.
Okay, I'm sorry, give me a second, I have to reread this bit.
Ninja Turtle, the blowing into the console is your last resort. You start with blow into the cartridge, put it in. If that doesn't work, blow into the cartridge, put it in, give it a little bap on the noggin, then try again. If that doesn't work, then you blow into the cartridge, blow into the console, put it in, give it a bap, and there you go.
Absolute derp on my part. I have to beat all the other bosses first to unlock said secret boss.
Oh, of course.
Hey, that's pretty smooth, Storm.
Again, I haven't played this in like 10 years.
Yep.
Smooth as glass.
So let's go ahead and make with all the excuses now.
Okay. I mean, a lot of it's because you never look at me during.
Wow.
That's Crispy's line. You cannot steal that.
I steal Crispy's.
Y'all ever noticed how Whacker does a lot of sassing despite not playing any games on stream himself?
True.
I
See, this is why I don't
played
bring
all
attention
the
to
way
myself.
through Final Fantasy X, and I knocked that shit out of the park.
But did you do it on
Philistine.
WBPL 76?
No,
I
he did
that
not.
on the-
Also, I
on that.
distinctly remember you doing a massive amount of grinding in the background to make that as smooth as it was.
Yeah. So fucking what? That's
Storm is just out here raw dogging a Mega Man game he hasn't played in 10 years.
yeah, I know, and he's actually pretty good at it, but not as good as say like the Mega Man 10 run that he did.
Yeah, he's definitely better at Mega Man X, but to be fair, from what I've interpreted, he's a bigger fan of the Mega Man X games, so that tracks.
That doesn't matter. The point is he's actually really good at the Mega Man X games. He's reasonably good at this too.
I mean, how many games has he one-sessioned on here now?
This is
At
not-
least one.
This is probably not going to be one of them, but
We'll see. I believe in you.
As opposed to Storm, you are my brother, but watching you do Super Metroid was painful.
you're going to have to do it again.
On stream this time.
Because again, I had borked fucking controls for that one time. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not great at the game. It's not as bad as you were making it out to be.
I would be open to doing, because we've talked about it, I would be open to doing
Cookie says
Metroid
that Whacker
Prime.
needs to show us how to play Doom on an abacus.
Okay, I'm gonna Google this shit now. I wonder if I'll even I mean, Cookie is older than me, so she would know.
Damn.
Uh,
Sorry,
Whacker is a
cutscene.
Cutscene.
Damn, I was careless. I feel so stupid to have been defeated so easily.
As careless as
Maybe
Whisper.
I should give up and leave quietly to you. No, we're a team. Dr. Light will be glad to fix you up. Thanks, I'm glad that I have a friend like you. Alright, continue with
what
your
a
shit
nice
talking.
guy.
Yeah, this is not going to come back to bite us in the ass.
No, never.
All right, where is Cookie?
Hello, Mega Man. Enter my castle, please.
Oh, you shot me in the face.
Eat our food. Wait, I can't say that again. It sure would be helpful if you could shoot straight up, right, Mega Man?
Doom can be stored on 751,830 abaci and can run on 314,573 abaci.
That's absolutely scary.
Yep, so we will in fact use his weakness because, again, there are very few bosses that are easy in this with just the regular Mega Buster. Only the first dude. This is Whacker in this game. I am old because I am able to survive stupid shit.
I'm also going to suck the life out of you through stupid shit.
Andrew.
Ah, he hit me with the bouncy springs, my weakness.
My one weakness, the slinky.
I will suck your brain out of your skull.
Do you have anything better to do than be sucking on a 12-year-old?
Ugh.
Oh God, Storm, no.
What the
And
fuck, Storm? I think I gotta leave now.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry, that was way out of line, actually.
Ah!
Like even I feel bad about that one.
That was more out of line than a kid coloring in a book.
Andy,
Oh, God.
I just said something horrible, but you've somehow said something worse.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we here on WBPL 76 strive to be the highest form of entertainment that you could possibly enjoy here on the internet.
Emphasis on high, man.
You get noise crush. This is Storm's secret ability.
Yep.
Voice Crush was the name that Soundgarden had when they were in their garage band age.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we're
And
back
then they
here
evolved.
because I realized there was something else I could have unlocked. So
Yeah, you screwed up again, Storm.
again with the whole not playing this in like 10 years.
Yep. We know.
Silence Whacker, you mock me. You mock me.
Yeah,
of
I
course he
do.
does.
You guys give me shit. No, I spent
Yeah, the difference
were-
is you deserve it.
There were what 3 or 4 people in chat earlier today, all talking over each other, trying to rip on me.
Yeah, it was rather
I'm
calm.
surprised it wasn't more.
Yeah, it was rather calm for the way that day usually goes.
One of these days we're gonna have to make it. Actually, there we go. Subathon goal. If a subathon reaches a certain goal, we'll be nice to Whacker for a whole week.
Oh God, we'll never make that.
Don't offer the
one stream.
audiences things we don't offer the audience promises we can't keep.
Oh, we're gonna set that real high.
Millions of Goob coin.
Okay, so in all seriousness, though, audience, Whacker is a wonderful guy. He's the kind of guy that'd give you his shirt off his back, and then you'd beg him to put it back on, because sweet Christ.
I have the
A
body
backhanded compliment.
I have
Ow.
the body of a Greek god.
Unfortunately, it's Buddha.
Yeah, Dionysus. Oh, what?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
say which one.
Who is the fattest Greek god?
wasn't it like the one that likes to
Hephaestus?
party?
Hephaestus was the ugliest.
Oh, that'd obviously be Rail then.
Already fucked it up.
I'm thinking about the one that was about wine and partying and all that.
That's Dionysus.
And it
It
depends.
technically
and-
predates the Greek gods.
yeah, and it also depends on the version of Dionysus. Like, the Roman Bacchus made him very fat.
Yeah. Meanwhile, his servants were on the list of not to be fucked with.
Yeah, the Bacchanalian rites were something. Also, Rail,
Alright.
I would point you to Wilbur's comment in the chat.
Sounds like Whacker needs a dad joke of the day. I could not agree more.
Alright, I have literally found Whacker. Straight from Google.
I was thinking about moving to Moscow, but there's no point in rushing into things.
God, that was. Ugh.
Beautiful.
Donkey's ears and goat hooves. I don't have donkey ears.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Again, it really depends on the interpretation of him.
Is it bad that I just pictured the Danny DeVito character from the Hercules movie?
Potentially.
I don't think that's Atlantis.
Dionysus is in that movie as a different character.
No. What?
I know.
What Doctor's posted.
You're talking about Phil, by the way, but
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't remember what his name was in it.
I should know, as much as I make fun of the Hercules Disney movie, it is one of the most fun pieces of Greek mythology media. It's just a fun fucking movie. It has a -10 score on my scoring method.
It's pretty well executed for what it was.
Yeah, it's not a good movie from an artistic standpoint, but goddamn, is it a fun movie?
All right, I'm Storm. I'm being demanded here.
Yes. What is being demanded?
I just sent you something.
Oh my god. Okay. Ah, okay, I see. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I have already been threatened by Night Owl with the TOS.
Man, comma. Species.
Shit.
Equal matter.
Watch your profanity.
Okay, yeah, so that wasn't of any use.
That was just, you want to dive on one of these night bots? We can help.
Well, I just wanted to see if there was something over there in the spot I couldn't quite reach before.
Quick, throw a Pokeball at it.
That's not how it works, Andrew.
Shut up, whacker. You big glum mug.
Big dumb glum mug. Come on.
Dr. Wily is not a Romanian count that I
But
know
doesn't-
of. I mean,
Style
I
himself
could
that
be
way.
wrong, actually.
Ah,
Storm, is Wily a Romanian count?
no, he's a weapons developer who got a bit crazy. Oh,
Oh, that wasn't nice.
So,
But okay.
quote unquote evil unquote Tony Stark.
yeah, a little bit. A bomb. No, that's not what we're looking for, Rush.
Rush is not a bomb sniffing dog.
Dr. Wily is not cool enough to be Count Dooku.
You have the proton pack.
I'm trying to remember what that does.
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I used to watch that cartoon series when I was a kid. I liked it.
Also, Cookie, Hestia would be dope if not for what Don Machi did to her.
Don't you hate on my trash anime?
I know, I kind of like how she's portrayed in, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
That's Don Machi. That's what Don Machi is.
Oh, okay.
I like how she's portrayed too.
She
I
is,
have no idea what the fuck anyone is talking about, and I do not want any knowledge.
Short
or
queen with
education.
big booba.
A
Okay, that sounds
load-bearing
great. I'm
ribbon.
down.
Load bearing.
I'm in.
Oh god! Nido's having like multiple people send me threats now.
Look, man.
So, I'm pretty sure this was made after Jurassic Park, right?
No, Jurassic Park was made in 93. This is 95.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
this
what I
was made after Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Very cool.
So, what are you wanting us to have like the shitty flute Jurassic Park theme here, Andy?
No, I'll just, the dinosaurs and the electric.
Yeah, this looks like Jurassic Park. I see what Andy's getting at.
I mean, there
It's
was
the
a
fences and
Jurassic
everything.
Park game on Super Nintendo. That was pretty fun, honestly.
Whacker, you're just nostalgic for that because you miss your friends.
Because they all died in the war.
All of my friends are fossilized and extinct.
Some of them have become oil
So
in the
here's
ground.
a great
Yeah,
part
Whacker-
about this level. I get to ride a Robo Dino.
Nice. Whacker gets to reconnect with his oldest friends whenever he drives his car.
I thought they smelled bad on the inside.
No, you just Yoshi suicide.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Why?
Yeah,
Yoshi,
that one
though.
he Yoshi'd himself. I'm sorry. I'm not taking credit for that one, no matter how delightful the destruction is.
Pretty sure there's one of the newer Mario games will let you Yoshi other players. And lads, I will 100% Yoshi any of you.
Of
I
course
feel
you would.
loved.
I'm sure you would.
We know you would, Rail.
Define
Cookie, it
Yoshi,
entirely
'cause
tracks that he would
Okay,
make
so for
fun
those of
Fern.
you that are too young to remember, in Super Mario World, you were able to jump off of Yoshi, so you would make Yoshi jump, and then, oh right, forgot about this guy.
Oh yes, that kind of ride. not
Yeah.
The other kind of ride.
The thing I love about Terry Pratchett books is like with the thing with him making fun of Pern, is he was extremely good at taking the piss out of something in a loving way. Meanwhile, we're very bad at it. We try though.
Indeed.
What's Pern?
The Dragon Riders of Pern.
Yeah, Dragon Riders of Pern by Anne McCaffrey.
Kind of one of those old pillars of fantasy that...
It is not fantasy, it's sci-fi.
Yeah, of sci-fi that was sort of on par with a lot of the other... Oh god! Bees! Why did someone make robotic bees?
You could make an argument that Pern is to Dragon Riders what Lord of the Rings is to elves.
Why do you continue to anger the bees?
Oh, that's... Okay, technically did this wrong, but okay.
Hey.
up?
Also, Pern is... I have an interesting history with Pern, because I discovered the Pern books because of the big... what is it? The English
Big booty bitches?
books that you'd have in, like, middle school? Or actually, no, high school. Freshman year of high school, we had one of those big, thick books that has your English lessons, but also has a bunch of excerpts from a bunch of different books or short stories. And there was a Pern short story that I read, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. What else is from this series? And, oh boy, did I fall down a rabbit hole.
You know, that actually reminds me, you guys have noticed that I've been posting a lot of videos about video essays, and a lot of them are from the same creator. He actually did an essay about, like, when he was a kid, he was obsessed with, like, dragons and, like, trying to categorize them and all that. And it reminded me of how, like, you know, it was like, oh, if it doesn't have, like, 4 arms and 2 wings, it's not a dragon, it's a drake and all that shit. And he was like, well, I used to say that too. And, you know, after, like, his kind of, like, recent studies is going back into it, he's kind of found that dragons can't really be easily categorized. Like,
Well, yeah, anything before...
So,
it's
there's
like
a Trope Talk
there's a-
video
there's
that
a-
goes into that. And, yeah, dragons are heavily undefined.
yeah, like a fish is a fish, but, you know, not all fish are the same, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just thought it was very enlightening.
Oh God! Night Owl's added more people to the quest. I'm getting people Chan threats everywhere.
Continue to do so, everybody.
Can you show this? I want to see this.
Okay. You know what? Everyone, send them to Paladin too.
What? No.
You said you
send
wanted
them-
to see it. You heard him here, folks.
Send them to Whacker. That's a better target.
No.
There we go. Also, my message requests are friend only, so suck it.
You're friends with some of them.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Mega Man, I'm glad you're back. We got a fresh new harvest of parts.
Oh gosh, I fucked up. Okay, so
You boned it. Oh, God.
Hey, Paladin. Hey, Paladin. Paladin.
What?
Hey, Paladin. Guess
What?
what? Guess
What?
what?
Oh, God.
Guess what, Paladin?
Chicken butt?
No, I sent him the thing.
Yep.
and Night Owl says, Paladin, you forget you friended me.
I did, in fact, friend you. Fuck. Oh, God, no. Other people are trying to add me. Fuck.
You have begun to see the power, and all of this because I told a tasteless joke.
So, a
How
regular
much of the
Sunday.
bullshit that happens on stream starts with Storm saying, and I told a tasteless joke?
Oh my God, that robot's forklift certified. Run!
Pretzel Bomber says, this is the first time I've ever seen a streamer get review bombed.
Search our feelings. We know it's true.
No, what Night Owl's doing right now is the equivalent of writing a strongly worded review on Yelp.
Okay, right. I forgot to show, since I wasn't using it last time. This is the Soundwave power. And now I'm charged by the Soundwave coming back to me.
Okay, and this does what?
Nothing particular. I just felt like showing it.
Yeah,
It
does a thing.
Storm's basically showing us how he gains power from being very, very loud and boisterous.
Whacker, can you
Go.
imagine the smoke cloud if we set this place on fire?
I know, we'd all be high for like a month. Off of the
So, as I now require that Storm have an X-Cloud on his Pokemon team.
Honestly, yeah.
You think that'd be on my team when they're going
Oh,
like
God.
"Arr!" all the time?
Okay, Cookie Mama, that one's better. That one's even better.
Yeah, man. Oof.
You're just getting attacked by cones.
Yep.
We come from France.
Coney Island? No, fuck you. That was funny.
We come
Yeah.
from France.
I give it a 6.
Calla McFalla
I want to go
What
away.
now?
Just want to come away.
Good. Good job, Andrew.
In return for your saving your planet, I demand a green card.
I mean, I don't know. We've had a lot of migration recently. Like,
Oh, no.
yep.
This place is just one giant OSHA fuck up.
A good way to describe much of the lore of Mega Man.
Not wrong.
What exactly do like the walking robots with the construction helmets do?
They were supposed to be the general maintenance keepers for
Nothing.
the infrastructure of the city.
Andy, they don't do anything, so it's like a union reference.
They're like Whacker.
I mean, that does feel like something the Japanese would put in a game.
Oh my god.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
How do they fix anything? They just got
As
like,
a
they're-
union
they're
man, I
literally
want
like,
to not say you're right.
they're literally like robot Goombas.
Well, yeah, they were the they were basically there for fixing infrastructure, and then Wily reprogrammed them to do shitty things.
Yeah, but how? They don't have appendages, or does it like come out of their hats like Inspector Gadget style?
It's probably Inspector Gadget style.
Don't worry about it.
I will worry about. Don't tell me what not to worry about.
Don't worry
Whacker.
about it, Andrew.
I'll worry about it like the dickens I am.
Andrew.
More.
Cease your worrying, Andrew.
Storm Rail's throwing tires at us.
Yeah. He's like, well, I guess I'll just throw it myself.
Well, I'm fucked. I guess I'll just bounce around like an asshole.
Said Rail calmly.
Ah, yes. The tire plant has to have the burning pits.
Oh yeah, I bet that smells great.
Well, on the upshot, this robot doesn't have a sense of smell.
He doesn't have a nose. You're
I
correct.
don't know. A lot of his friends are always talking about his sense of smell, if you know what I mean. Mega Man, why don't you take a bath?
Oh, right, this part. God, I haven't seen this in years.
I guess he was just bathed in flames.
I returned from a bathroom break with chicken tenders.
That's right.
You cannibal.
Yeah, fucking cannibals, Jesus. Also, I will BRB.
And
Watch
he was
me
never heard
spin
from
on
again.
this. It proceeds to hit every obstacle on the way down.
I should note a lot of animals actually do practice cannibalism as a way to keep control over their numbers and such.
See,
Where did that
Harvey
even come
folks.
from, Rail?
They accused me of cannibalism for eating chicken.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Ow! Stop! Ow!
Why
Mac
do
really
you
let
shoot
himself
me?
go after the movies.
The hell are those things he's like puking out?
His babies.
Well, I get the impression that there's some sort of like reference to some kind of Japanese culture thing, because like
So
pattern.
the pattern, I think, is supposed, if I recall correctly, there's, and this, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, because this is not my field of expertise per se, but I seem to recall that being like a pattern that's often put on things to indicate like things are being stolen.
Oh,
Like it's
Yeah,
saying
it's like a thief pattern.
a thief bag. It's like the knapsack that the thief's carrying. No, I could very well be. Oh, right. We just killed Truck-kun. We're safe forever.
You are never safe from Truck-kun.
Yeah, definitely nearly wasn't there. So here's Ninja Turtles character, the race car robot.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say the racist car robot.
I mean,
No, the master racist robot is Tom.
So what is this guy called? Speed Man?
something like that.
It's because of all the drugs he does.
Hey, Rail.
Probably.
Hey, Rail.
Yeah.
I think Stormsong's going to need to take a nap after this level.
Why?
Because he'll be tired.
Celestia. Why? Damn it, now Maestro's involved! Oh wait, no, that's Cookie Mama. Sorry, you both have cat avatars with fancy duds.
Also, I hope you saw the message I sent you.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take a short bio break.
And read through all your hate mail.
The only way to escape Truck-kun is to become Truck-kun. This is why Kirby is the most powerful force in the universe.
I forgot that there is a cutscene here. Dr. Light, what happened? Is that you, Mega Man? Base went berserk after I completed his repairs. He stole the parts for the new enhancements.
No.
Base? I can't believe it.
I only knew you for like 20 minutes. How can you betray me like this?
Believe it, Mega Man. Base and Treble are my creations. I knew that you would be stupid enough to trust him and allow him access to the lab. Now Base and Treble will use the enhancements meant for you and Rush.
Not my dog.
I'll make you pay, Wily. Alright, now I'm gonna go use the restroom. Be right back.
Alright, Whacker. Entertain us.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
think Whacker's back yet.
Damn it.
Rail, I was gonna say, actually, he needs a break from fighting Motor Man because now he's exhausted.
God damn it.
Well played, Andy.
You merely took on the puns. I was born and molded by them.
Adopted the puns. Was born into them. Molded into them.
By the
I
time
didn't hear a joke that wasn't a dad joke until I was already a man.
by then it was blinding.
I need Whacker to come back before I forget the joke I have planned.
Rail, forget the joke you have right now!
You know
Shut
why
the
it's
hell up.
hard? You know why it's hard hearing a dad joke when they're walking away?
Why?
Because it's getting farther and farther and farther.
Okay, I'll give that one to you.
I don't get it.
Dad joke, father.
I just...
Haha, bypassing.
Fuck you! Ah, I see you have the Vietnam mod.
Oh no, the trees are speaking dinosaur.
Stegosaurus launching fucking missiles at you.
Yes, yes
That-
it is.
That is the
Base
coolest
as
fucking
fuck.
thing ever.
That's why I tried to kill them as quickly as I do earlier.
I don't think a Stegosaurus would like curl up in a like a wheel of spikes and just start like rolling around like a buzzsaw.
Yeah, I think Whacker did that once when he was younger.
Old school Beyblade.
Dreidel, 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 and with it I will slay.
So recently I saw a video, I don't know why, it was just recommended to me on YouTube, but there were Beyblades that were banned.
So the Metal Needle Beyblade is currently banned from Beyblade X tournaments because it damages the most stadiums.
Huh.
Well, there's
Guess who's
The
been
one I was
looking into
watching-
Beyblade a lot recently?
the one I was watching was like they had some builds banned, and apparently you could build a Beyblade that costs like $260 or something, which in my mind is like, why?
It depends on the rarity of the parts.
Yeah, well, they're using a lot of heavy metal parts, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Pure titanium.
And another one of the features caused it to like rotate in reverse somehow.
Yeah, no, Beyblades that rotate in reverse have been a thing since literally the first one. The original Dragoon's whole gimmick was that it rotated left instead of right.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Fire! Fire!
Nah, I'm not gonna make the joke.
Razor!
Oh my god! The steak robot's face is so great.
But yeah, Beyblade weight is actually such a big deal for them that even a Beyblade being a couple grams lighter can cause it to absolutely get dunked on.
Generals gathering in their masses.
Just like
Just
witches
like
with
artists
fat
that
asses.
black masses.
I was about to say, just like witches with fat asses.
Wait, did that summon Whacker back?
Apparently.
No, I was just sitting down when I heard Andrew spouting forth from his facial hole.
I'm gonna choose to believe he summoned you. So,
I mean, I did.
now
say-
that Whacker's back, I can tell my joke. If we ever actually have a BeepleCon, we need to make Whacker dress up as Santa, and people can sit on his knee and ask for specific streams.
Huh.
Hey, maybe it might be using the slash power on the rope.
No. I'll do it, but I'm gonna be like the Santa from that Skrillex song, the full flex mix, roughneck bass.
Oh, that'll work.
Yay. I've released beat.
Burb.
Burb.
It is burp.
I want everybody's head about the bad.
I thought you were going to say you're going to be the Santa Claus from a Christmas Story. You're just shoving your foot in somebody's face. Ho ho ho!
I was gonna say the
your eye
Santa Claus
out
from
with
Bad
that.
Santa, but I don't think Whacker could pull that off.
Yeah. Okay, here we are, so.
I didn't hear you rail, and that's probably a good thing.
Probably.
Could you imagine if Whacker is like Santa Claus and like me and Rail are his elves, and their kids lined up and the parents, and it's in a mall and all
Oh
that.
god, no.
And somebody's recording, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the video they're recording, me as an elf just starts going, "Ah!"
Andy, no one in the BPL has the kind of money to get me to work retail again.
I didn't say work at retail. You're one of Santa's elves. You're not really doing anything. You're just you're gonna make sure that Whacker doesn't come back too schnockered again.
That's what I'm saying. Go watch that music video, and you'll see. He's not drunk, but he takes like a handful of pills and shit,
God damn it,
and he
Whacker.
starts a fight.
Where did you hide that bottle of Jack Daniels, Whacker?
Andy, you actually need to watch this. Let me find this.
I looked it up. Just an elf randomly starts screaming. Mother's just picking their kids up and walking out of the store. The manager calls us in her office and he just starts yelling. What the fuck was that?
So, Whirlin, while I do think you'd make a better actual Santa, Whacker makes the best meme Santa.
Yeah, and we're kind of here to scar the children, not help
Okay,
them.
so I will say this. You all know my general distaste for facial hair. That
Yeah,
said,
because you don't like nice things, yes.
And you can't grow a beard.
no, I can. It's depressing. I actually let my hair grow out a fair amount about 10 or so years ago.
Oh my
And,
god, a whole half inch.
It was all white. You know, like that shock of hair that I have on the front of my head that's all white. Imagine all my facial hair being that color. It was depressing as fuck, dude.
I've got
Did it
like
age you even more?
I've got like
It was legitimately depressing seeing all of my fucking facial hair come in that color.
I've
I
got,
just
like,
gotta let the
extra
jolly
white
out.
on the sides of my beard, like they're starting to form. Oh man, look at my life. Was a lot like you were.
Andrew.
Someone made like a rap video out of that, and they're like, the old man is like just running around, like getting into fights and shit. Whacker claws or whack claws?
Okay, so this is the one I need to.
He even frowns when he shoots his last one. He's like, ah, shit. Well, leaping to my death.
Okay, I see what I need to do now. Okay.
Deck
Yeah,
whackers
try
with
not to,
bells
fuck
and
it up,
holly.
Storm.
Oh, believe me, I will.
We
To
do.
what Whacker said or what I said?
To what Whacker said. What did you say?
Deck whacker with bells and holly.
I mean, yes.
So, follow-up question to the whole BPL Santa thing. Who would be the BPL Krampus?
Gonzo.
Yep.
I feel like there would be more arguments over who gets to be Krampus.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to say Tex, because I just want to imagine him dressed as Texas as a Krampus and just walking up to a bunch of kids saying,
You've all been very naughty this year.
Ugh. Wow. And actually,
we somehow make his eyes glow red. He pulls out a switch. Oh!
so we're gonna go till, well, I guess for all y'all it would be 8:30 tonight, but just so we can have a bit longer, because I'm enjoying playing this and enjoying hanging out with you guys and enjoying being assaulted for my, you know,
Proclivity.
general.
Look, just because Night Owl organized a generalized bushwhack for you, and we're all here for it.
I mean, hell, I'm here for it. Of course I'm here for it. I'm the one streaming.
I would like to see Tex dressed as Santa just kick a door down and like throw the sack around and start cursing.
Ho ho ho, motherfuckers! Guess what time it is?
He'd be a really good bad Santa.
Yep, so actually, I have...
So what you're telling me is that the real thing will be a BPL Santa off to determine who's the best BPL Santa.
Which one of you little fucks ordered the Transformer?
I'm almost thinking Andy might end up being the best one, Rail.
Given that the other Legionnaires would be able to sit on his lap, I'm gonna have to go with Aiden on this one.
Hey guys, we got 69 viewers right now.
Nice.
Nice.
Ho ho ho! What do you want, little kid? It doesn't matter. Here's a Makarov. Ho 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 ho!
Nothing but.
Take this, do a crime.
Every kid walks off with like a rifle.
Oh, Rail, please read Cactus's quote.
Oh yeah, Texas Santa is Discworld Death as Santa, but handing out firearms. Yes.
Sounds right.
Yes. Oh God!
It's dangerous. It'll be a learning experience.
I've returned. I'm helmet. Wait, come back. What?
The thing is, that's not even like an insult in any way, because Death is easily the best character in Discworld. Closely followed by Rincewind, but it fucking Death, man. Fucking Death.
Why are we fucking deaf?
He's hot.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because he
He has
really
a
knows
kid.
how to bone things.
I mean, he has a kid apparently, so there must be some kind of...
Death's granddaughter is pretty cool, Cookie. I might be biased. Like, Rincewind sold me entirely as a character during the half a brick and a sock. And Discworld fans will understand that and immediately understand what I'm getting at.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question
Okay.
about the Spectre of Death. Do you guys perceive him as the cause of death, or as the one that leads you to the afterlife, the one that like comes and takes your spirit or soul?
Is this a generic question?
Yeah.
Depends on what the setting is.
I prefer the Psychopomp variant of Death as opposed to the actually being Death one. Though I do somewhat enjoy Castlevania's where he's not actually either, and he just feeds off Death. And so they started calling him Death.
So
that's what he eats.
I would somewhat argue that God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I generally agree with Rail that Death is more of a guide or a courier or something like that, because the actual, like, if you want to get into, entities that determine things like that, you're talking about the fates, like the Ironies and whatnot are really the ones who are supposed to determine death.
Psychopomps in general are just a more interesting writing tool.
Well, I mean, I know he's a psychopomp, but what I mean is like his duty.
Yeah, no, the whole definition of psychopomps is that they're not death. They guide you to the afterlife.
Well, they don't cause, determine, or define it. They come at the appointed time to bring you.
Well, I thought psychopomp was like, basically like a what is that word I'm looking for?
Isn't that graduation song?
Basically, the anthropomorphization of an ideal or something like that. Like,
no, psychopomps are those who guide you to the underworld. Hermes is a psychopomp.
Mm-hmm. The Valkyries.
Yep. The Morrigan.
Tolma. I was thinking Tolma or Topa.
Topa. It's not a
Topa.
tulpa. Okay, so I shouldn't have left this stage as quickly as I did last time because there was one more secret to grab here.
Oh no, you missed a secret. Whatever will we do?
Hey, look, I like
Restart the game.
I like to
from square
100% these things.
Of course you do.
Just like Whacker, the reason he's still here is he's trying to 100% life.
I need to watch that. I think it's the Outer Limits episode. It's either Outer Limits or Twilight Zone. The one where Death is trying to persuade the old lady not to be afraid of dying.
It was Twilight Zone.
Because it's a rare moment where they show Death in a almost like warm, like comforting, like.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the whole reason why the Discworld Death is so popular.
Okay, my favorite portrayal of Death is what's his ass? William Sadler in Bill and Ted's. Second Bill and Ted movie.
Where he's tired of their shit.
Yeah, he's like, best 7 out of 13. You're damn right.
I know. I don't know if it is death, but to be honest, one of my favorite depictions of him is actually the future of Christmas, or the spirit of Christmas future.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it is. I don't know. I just get the same energy from it.
It's definitely tying off the same concept.
I mean, oh god, one of the most traumatizing ones for me is fucking, god damn it, why can't I remember his name right now? Click, the Angel of Death in Click, the Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, thank you.
I did love that one.
Yeah, no, that reveal was just like, oh shit.
I'm Death. Yep.
You said Christopher Walken, but I keep imagining Christopher Lloyd.
Okay. Now that
Maybe
we've
you
done
can
it.
just do.
Okay, now that we've done that, I should be able to get this last secret. We'll probably actually be finishing the game next week and then returning to Final Fantasy VII, but I am Angerus.
Storm.
Whack.
Or
Whack.
we can invade and conquer the next time slot by right of might.
I don't want to try a wrestling match with Halzakar right now.
Oh, that's right.
He's like one of the few other people in the BPL who knows how to wrestle, and not just in the silly professional wrestling way.
Yeah.
Hells is also built enough to actually wrestle you.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, the
I'll
brother...
tell you what. We'll gouge out his eye, and then we'll tie ourselves underneath the
Andy,
chute.
that's Halzakar we're talking about! Why would you
And
say
hold on,
such
let me
things?
finish, God damn it! We're gonna tie ourselves to the undersides of his sheep, and then when they run out, we'll escape the cave.
Oh, okay, I mean, that's fine.
Wait, what was I getting at?
I don't know.
Hey,
I never know, Andy.
Whirlin, I actually have not read the Tiffany Aching books yet. I've not read all of Discworld. I was reading in an order, but I stopped reading for a little while and haven't gotten back into it. I will state, having read I'd say roughly half of the Discworld novels at this point, that definitely read them in order of publication because the callbacks don't make sense otherwise.
So, I actually have, and I know it's a bad take, but I don't really care for Terry Pratchett's rendition of Death. And the main reason is he's too involved.
Torn on that, because part of the whole
Well, what I mean is, like, I don't know. I always assumed Death was like indifferent, and like he kind of just shows up to do his job. He's not there to give you.
I mean, at
Well,
times
no.
he is. Part of the whole interpretation of the character is how involved or not involved he is, and how he can't really be as involved.
Well, I don't
while
mean
being
involved
curious
in
about
that.
it's real complicated.
I mean, his whole thing is just pick him up and then take you over to the other side. This.
Here we are.
Yeah.
This is the secret I was trying to get to.
break on through to the other side.
Yeah. To be fair, most of the time
Okay,
when
sorry,
Death...
sorry, cinematic. So, brother, you're not as weak as I thought. Let's see which of us father made stronger. All right, continue to talk, Death.
I'd make the argument that he only really gets involved whenever something is fiddling with Death in some way. If I remember, the only kind of exception is I think it's Reaper Man, where Death takes a holiday. But that also sets up so many goddamn things.
There was a French animation, a short movie where somebody locks Death in a barrel because it wanted wine that he made, and he locked it in the barrel, and so nobody died for a long time, but they continued to grow older.
That's actually... Isn't that a Greek tale also? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one of like the great kings, not Sisyphus, but one of the other ones that's famous for their punishment in Hades.
It wasn't Tantalus.
Okay, so the guy was a
Google.
winemaker, and he was getting married, and his wife was like gonna die, so he went to go make a deal with death, and she wanted his wine or something, and like she went into the barrel to drink it, and he put the cork on, sealing her in.
Okay, so it was actually Sisyphus, the guy whose whole punishment in Hades is pushing the rock up the hill forever. It's because he trapped death to try and escape him.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. For like a long time, nobody died, so there were like streets full of like just
old people,
skeleton-like people that were living and like screaming in horror. So eventually he like released Death, but Death was really angry and just basically released a plague on the world. But the guy that trapped him, like, she refused to take his life, so he like lived forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he became like a healer.
So let's talk about that particular image that I received this morning from a certain member that is present in this stream right now. The caption of this was, "Every morning is a fresh start."
And it shows
Yeah, what does it show, Storm?
it shows Prometheus as the eagle's about to start doing the thing.
Oh god, that just reminded me. I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning, and an idea came to me in a dream. BPL does a play in Minecraft, shows Shakespeare in Minecraft with all the stage production using redstone.
I saw that, but I didn't know. I wanted to add to that of instead of Minecraft, Terraria. Don't know if that's making it better or worse.
I don't know enough about Terraria to know if that would work.
I do know that there is
Minecraft. That's all I know.
I do know there is wiring in Terraria, but I know less about it than
Maybe
Minecraft.
you are the superior model, Mega Man. Here, take this with you. Cuts to Khan, I am the superior intellect. This is your proto-shield. You can't give this to me.
It's made with Nokia technology.
It's okay. Take it. And watch your back.
and then Mega Man just gets stabbed in the back.
It blows up.
So, we now have 100% of the equipment in this game.
But have we 100% of the game?
Not yet.
He's getting there.
Alright.
Oh boy, what are you gonna do next, Storm Song?
Going to Disneyland?
Well. I am going to... Oh yeah, I can just escape the level. We're just gonna stop and grab a little more of the good stuff from Otto here.
And yes, Castus, you are too involved is actually I think the same book I was talking about where Death takes a vacation is because he's too involved. Also, it should be noted the death in Discworld is not the only death.
Yeah,
I was about to...
there's also death for rats because there were just too many rats.
Yeah, he's the death of people. And a whole point of that book is that another death of people comes along, and
See,
oh god, that's
that actually makes more sense to me now, because if he's a specter of death, then I can kind of understand him like maybe being unique and having a unique, personality.
Oh yeah, you need to read Reaper Man though, then, because actually that's really the one book that kind of sells everybody on how much they love death. That and Ogfather.
Oh well, I think there are several stories where like death kind of takes on a persona and like travels the world. Like what do they call him? Like Mr.
Grim.
Black.
I
Something?
mean, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy does it.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
Squeak indeed, Cookie. Squeak indeed.
And then there's a few dozen Grim Reapers in the Supernatural series that we get to meet.
A family of deaths.
Is Carrion the river? No, Carrion is the name of the
Charon.
specter that takes you on the river Styx, right?
Yeah, and it's Charon.
Yeah, Charon.
Charon, the way we pronounce things nowadays, but they would have used a hard C or a K sound.
Yes.
When I heard it, it was Carrion.
No, Charon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, for a cute, like, you know, villain character or something, they would have done that. Or, like, not cute, you know, like 90s cartoons sort of naming convention.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there a fictional world where there's like a family of deaths?
I don't know about how family, but again, fucking Discworld, man.
There is like
Death has a daughter and a granddaughter.
I mean, like deaths that do specific things, like.
Again, Discworld,
Well,
Death
I
of
mean-
Humans. There's the Death of Universes.
Again, all entirely with interpretations and whatnot. Hades' son Zagreus is thought to also be a god of death. So, like, you could say that there is, and that's depending on which version of Zagreus, because again, what with Greek myth being sort of not entirely uniform. But you could argue then that that's a quote family business. Ah, thank you. Glorious, as always. Thank you,
Really
Pete.
hoping that would happen.
Gotta love some features. Sometimes.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
I got your feature right here, pal.
Feature?
No.
Okay, I actually have a degree of control over him. Okay, I've had, again, I've not played some of the...
I thought your degree was in music, not control.
Oh my god. I mean, you're right, but fuck you for being right.
A Cookie, why the head and hands emote? What did we do this time?
What have we not done?
Everything?
Oh, the fall. Yeah, that would do it.
Let's see.
Storm, this is not what I meant when I said I wanted to play Fall Guys with you.
You know, I think I need to take back up Record of Ragnarok.
Pretty fun. It's definitely not, like, good, but it's fun. It's an entertaining time.
Yeah.
I tell you, Jack the Ripper versus Hercules was an interesting storyline.
It was indeed. Cookie, part of the reason I never bought Fall Guys is because I didn't have anybody else to play it with when it was big. And then it went free to play and nobody was playing it anymore. I do actually have, what is it? The sus game with the imposters that I can't remember right now.
Among Us.
Amogus.
Among Us, yeah. I do actually have that because I got one group of friends to play it once, and then they never wanted to play it again.
No, Acker, he's talking about the most dangerous animal in the world, a mongoose.
You are
Time someone says Among Us, all I can think of
Wily
is
may fear you,
Among Us.
but I do not.
Man, shit.
Shut up, Discount Sonic, Shadow.
Actually, he was a character before Shadow was.
You lie.
No, because this was 1995. Shadow wasn't introduced until 1999.
Oh God! Stop! You're gonna make Storm unlock his Sonic lore. You know what happened last time?
Whacker got spammed with Sonichu images. It's okay. It's just.
Look, man.
I forgot who I sent it to, but I sent someone that horrid picture the other day of Chris Chan as Cicero from.
You sent it to me, Storm.
Well, I sent it to you and someone else, and you, of course, had a visceral reaction, but someone else had an even more visceral reaction.
You sent that to me a long time ago, Storm.
Okay, well, I sent it to someone else recently, but yeah. Round 1 goes to you, but I'll be back.
Now I just want to play Among Us with you idiots.
I mean, we could do that for a stream sometime.
I'd be down for that. Oh, come on, Whacker.
Yeah, we'll put it right next to the stream we'll do when we all play, like, Divinity 2 and Baldur's Gate.
I am down to play Divinity 2 whenever you guys want to. You just have to convince the others, Andy. I am not the problem with
make people laugh. I don't think I can convince anyone of shit. Except maybe leaving the room.
Also, Whacker, in response to your groan about Among Us, at least if we're playing that, you'll be getting gaslit for a reason.
I mean, why are you being right so loudly, Rail?
I mean, look. Yeah, Rail.
The entire BPL is sus, but then that makes the game harder, because if everybody is sus, no one is.
Have you ever played Liar's Dice?
Yes, but so long ago I've forgotten the rules entirely.
I think, you roll a bunch of dice and you hide it, but you look at it and, they try to guess what, how many of this kind of, like, I think you have 3 4s. And, you either say yes or no, and they could either call you a liar, and if you show and you were, if they were right, they win. If not,
Cookie Mama, unless there is multiple versions of bullshit, I think bullshit is a card game.
Bullshit is a card game, yes.
Yeah. Liar's Dice, because I think it was, when we played I think it was based off of the game from, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. If you really want to play a game where we get mad at each other, what we need to play is Diplomacy. No, Diplomacy. Diplomacy is way worse.
With you guys.
Because at least Monopoly could be somewhat blamed on the dice. Diplomacy is all direct dickery by each other.
Dice?
Sorry.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Monopoly is... Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly is dice based. You really fucking confused me for a moment, Andy.
That's because, like, to me, that's like the smallest or weakest part of the game. Just like manipulating everything.
The thing is, the dice are really like the majority of the game, because getting shit rolls will ruin your day.
I 1000% disagree with that. The dice are a factor, but the real thing of Monopoly is fucking with each other.
Yeah.
Monopoly is the reason why Dr. Wily turned evil.
It might be because I'm from a family who's wise to each other's bullshit. We never really got that big into Monopoly, because we didn't really get much out of it, because all of us could tell when we were playing each other.
Oh,
hello,
you're
Haruka
implying
Junko.
there's subtlety to it.
Hello, Haruka Junko. Yes, we are mega money.
Yeah,
you know what board game existed that you guys probably wouldn't guess?
Candyland?
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that tracks.
We had a Wheel of Fortune board game.
I don't remember that. Doesn't surprise me, but I don't remember that.
The problem with that is, like, if you play it enough times, you'll just start memorizing, like, the cards that you put behind the, you know, the slots.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was on Disney trivia, specifically the kids one, because what they did, the fuckers who made Disney trivia were like, we're gonna put all the adult live action movies in the live action movies are the adult ones, and then the animation is all labeled as the kids ones, even though nobody watches fucking live action Disney at the time that this came out.
I mean,
a little bit. I mean, people would watch the Treasure Island version, but that was pretty old by that point.
Yeah.
Does Watership Down qualify as a
like
kids?
the even older
Yes.
Treasure Island.
Was Watership Down a Disney movie?
I don't think
I don't
so.
believe so.
Yeah.
That would be fucking amazing if it was.
I mean,
Take this
Mommy,
moment to go
which
and-
character is the rabbit with the blood in his throat?
the original version of fucking Black Cauldron apparently made children cry.
That's like most animated movies from the 80s that were like supposed to be quote kids movies. Rail.
You're a kids movie.
Hey guys, let's watch. I mean, I was gonna say the end, but hell, the whole movie, Never Ending Story.
Oh, mom loves bringing up that when the horse died. Storm will love this. I apparently was extremely distraught about that, and
I believe you.
I remembered the horse. I always remembered the fucking wolf in the cave.
Oh, I remember the wolf
God,
too,
yeah.
but I was distraught about the horse. The wolf, Jesus! I mean, even
Oh
now-
yeah, the wolf probably gave me nightmares.
No, it still go back and watch it now. It will give you nightmares all over again. Like it's still legit terrifying.
It's primordial, isn't it? It's a primordial
It really is. It's like an instinctive level of fear that shit triggers.
just a wolf coming out of the darkness, and it's like close enough to you where you know there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it.
Well, and they did such a good with like the animatronics and the like making it look a certain way. It's just, oh god, that's.
I mean, we feel like that. The newer generation might not feel that way, you know.
Maybe.
It's like how I like Ray Harryhausen's like stop motion stuff, but I know a lot of like my nephews and nieces, like they look at it and they think it looks silly.
Castus points out that with the Fox movie buyout, Disney now owns Rocky Horror Picture Show, or Rocky Picture. Is it Rocky Picture Horror Show? Or is it Rocky Horror?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
It's like 1,000 fanboys cried out at once and were suddenly silenced.
Howdy do I see? Oh my God, no!
Disney
Oh!
owns the Alien series now, which means the Alien could show up in the next Kingdom Hearts game.
Rail. Yeah,
Also, let's
Freddy Burger could show up in a Kingdom Hearts
We
game.
already have that rail. It's called Rat Ghouls.
I also forget his name, but the one dude from MASH is also a Disney princess.
Oh yeah, because Disney technically owns MASH now.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. By the way, kids, never look into the meaning of the MASH theme song.
But it is painless
Why?
if you do.
Why can't I destroy him? Because you don't believe in friendship.
Friendship is.
And you don't have the
in
power
fact,
of
not
God and
magic.
anime on your side.
Maxwell Q. Klinger.
Okay, I just thought of something that I could suggest as a discussion topic to inflict on everyone, but I would also have to suffer through it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it, coward.
You're
Storm.
Battletoads, aren't you?
Storm.
We have 5 minutes, so I could just cut it off if I'm not happy.
Storm. What would Dr. Wily's cutie mark be?
Oh, okay. This is
It'd be like a wrench.
Let's see. No, because
A gear?
a wrench would probably be Dr. Light's. Dr. Wily's would probably be, oh, what would you call it?
Doesn't he have that skull as his icon? Like every
Yeah,
time
it would probably have to be his skull because again, he's an ironmonger. He's an arms manufacturer.
that went probably smoother than you expected.
That
to.
went, yeah, that went disturbingly fast. Although I guess I shouldn't have been completely surprised.
This has been thought about before in Stormflung's mind.
Probably.
Well, no, I mean, it's just that there is actually, like, sort of a logic to how cutie marks are chosen.
And because he's such a big fan, that's not hard for him to logic out. I mean, you can make an argument, like, Whacker, your profile picture would be your cutie mark.
Listen,
No, because cutie mark's
Whacker-
usually not another creature unless it's, like, a butterfly or something.
if Whacker was an android, he'd be more like Lore than Data.
Cruel, but not wrong.
Andy, if you were an android, you'd be like that one that's like a barely functioning autist in the 10th movie.
Oh my god, fucking B4.
In what?
The 10th movie, the barely functioning one that's got like the mind of a child.
Yeah,
The 10th movie?
in the 10th Star Trek movie, they find Data's, like, other brother,
Oh.
who, I can't remember his name. Night Owl would know it.
B4.
Oh, B4, that's right. Unless you're fucking with me, because I really would believe anything right now. I'm in
No,
sort
I'm
of...
not fucking with you. Like, I won't fuck with Trek.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say,
Oh, please,
If I
it's just
were-
Shrek.
Whacker, if I were a robot, I'd beat a robot in Star Wars that's getting his feet fried in Jabba's palace.
Okay.
No, you'd just be a gonk droid, Andy.
Because I'm surprised I didn't get immediately yelled at for that line.
And you'd also be saying it wrong too, to make it even better.
I wanna beat a droid in Jabba's palace that like greets people. The one that pops out is like,
True Wonker?
sounds like he's telling everybody just to fuck off.
Yeah, but he's probably in like constant pain and misery because isn't he just part of the door?
Droids don't have feelings. It's okay.
Well, I guess that fits with Andy. He doesn't have feelings either.
Is
What is
Rage feeling?
Turtle boss?
Turtle soup.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Honestly, I kind of love the design.
I do too. Oh God, Whacker,
What?
the giant turtle in Neverending Story. We don't care.
Oh god.
I'm struggling to remember
Turtle
that one.
Mines.
He was like the island that gets up in the swamp.
I'm gonna have to go back and remember that. That's one part I don't remember. I remember the little dude that rode the racing snail, and I remember the rock eater guy.
Yeah, the rock eater
When he
guy.
encounters again, he's like, these were big, strong.
As a
men."
kid, I didn't understand. I just thought, oh yeah, big strong man, rock man. I didn't understand that like he lost his family to the nothing. I didn't understand that like the wind took his family away.
Oh, I very clearly understood it, and it was that whole movie. Jesus Christ! The
Yeah.
fact that we were like 5 and 6 years old watching that.
The
in
trope is
hindsight-
called trauma conga line.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
yeah, you're not wrong.
I literally am saying what the fucking trope is. That's the actual name of the trope on TV tropes.
So the trope writer isn't wrong.
And another weird one is the Sphinx ladies, because like I was at that age where I was like, I'm scared, but I'm also intrigued because
Yeah, you don't have to say it, Andy.
I know. Also, little baby turtles are cute. I want toys of those.
The Sphinxes to me were. I think that's.
It was
actually
scary when he kept getting closer and like the shrilling kept like the violin shrilling.
It was. I don't know how else to describe it. I think you hit the nail on the head. It was obscure enough that it was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but something is terrifying about this.
Yeah.
I guess that movie successfully like triggered us like primordial fears or like inner fears that's like, you know what, I think it was an anxiety fear because like you know something is going to happen but you don't know what it is. Because the Sphinx are like, you know, if you they'll kill you for did they explain it? I don't remember. I don't know. I would suggest watching Neverending Story. I know you'll hear like a bunch of people like groan about it, but
It's a good movie. It's just it
really is.
It was.
I don't like the sequels, especially what they did to Falcor. Like they changed his personality completely. He went from being a happy luck dragon to like a sad luck dragon. He's like, oh no.
To be fair, when you've seen as much shit as Falcor has.
Also, I may or may not be playing Paladin. Are you awake?
Paladin is dead.
Paladin.
Long live
what?
Paladin.
I may or may not be playing Cyberpunk 2077 in the background here.
Ow.
Yeah, that's
You better be using a wiffle bat.
Well then,
I
ladies and,
did for a while.
well then, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're going to have to draw it there as Halzakar will be coming on in 30 minutes. So do stay around for WBPLW Sunday down at the arena. Tonight they'll probably do something wrestling. Anyways, do you guys have anything to say before we go?
Trench, no beating people. Speaking of physical violence, no beating people up. Anyway, the whole point I was saying is I just got done doing the beat motherfucker submission.
Lol.
Wiffle bat is best bat.
Okay, so anything to say to our people before we go?
Everybody, hope you enjoy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Tomorrow, some of us have the day off. I hope those who don't, that you deal with minimal bullshit. For those that do, I hope you're enjoying your 3-day weekends. But everybody, stay safe and have a beautiful time.
Stay warm as well. And be good to each other.
Hug your dog if you have one.
Keep a nice
hug your pets, hug your family, hug everyone. Everybody needs more hugs.
Because they be hugging people up in here.
Hug the cactus.
Yes. Hug the cactus. Whacker,
And if
anything you have
anybody-
to say? Whacker.
He died.
No, just stay warm and be good to each other, people, for real.
Okay. And always remember,
Chocobo bacon is the best bacon.
No,
nope. Grimace bacon is the best bacon. Yeah.